All right, so this problem is a little different than the one we have before because earlier our box or our unknown was in our dividend, and now our unknown has showed up in our divisor, so we're going to have to do these a little bit different. When I look at this, I can see that I've got 3, 6 divided by an unknown over 5 equaling 5/12. So I'm going to start by doing this using the way where we have a fact family. And so I know that for my fact family, the first thing I can do is just that fact that's sitting right there in front of me. Okay? Then the next thing I can do is I can switch my divisor and my quotient. So my dividend has to stay in the same place, but I can switch these two and make it divided by 5/12 equals an unknown over 5. My multiplication facts, I know that my dividend becomes my product, and then I've put these two as my factors, or the two pieces that I'm multiplying together. And I can switch them, I can put them in either order. Okay, so then, looking at this, I see that I want to find one that looks like it'll be the easiest to solve. And when I look at this list, I think this multiplication could work, but I might get a little lost because I still have to try and multiply them together. When I look at this one, I see that this box, or my unknown, is kind of on its own over there. So I know I can do that fact first. So I'm going to start with that one. I'm just going to draw a line here and start down here with that fact from my fact family. Equals an unknown over 5. Okay, so this side of the thing, I should be able to figure out using the KFC model. Keep, flip, change, right? So, I take my first fraction and I keep it. I flip my divisor, so the numerator and the denominator need to be flipped, so it becomes 12/5. And then I change my division sign to a multiplication sign. I'm going to ignore my unknown over 5 for a second while I solve this. 3 times 12, I'm not really sure what that is off the top of my head. Maybe you are. 2 times 3, that's 6. 3 times 1 is... So I've got that, so I know that's 36. 6 times 5, that's a quick fact, right, of 30. So I have 36 30ths. Now, in theory, these should be equal. So I've got 36 30ths equals an unknown over 5. So I gotta look, how did I get from my 30 to 5? I'm dividing by 6. So to get from my 36 to my unknown, I've got to do that same thing. So divide by 6. 36 divided by 6 is going to get me 6. So my answer should be 6. We can go ahead and check that fact now, though. We can do 3/6. I'm going to keep. I'm going to flip to 5/6. And I'm going to change my sign. When I do this, I get 3 times 5 is 15. 6 times 6 is 36. Now, these don't really match, but I'm guessing that I can probably reduce this then some. So to get from 15 to 5, I would have to divide by 3. So I'm going to try dividing by 3 over 3, or 1. So 15 divided by 3 is going to get me that 5. Then 36 divided by 3, I'm going to do a little long division here just to check for sure. 3 times 1 is going to get me 3. And that's gone, and I can bring down my 6. To get 3 in there, I can do 2. Gets me 6, and I've got 0. So my answer is going to be 12, and so I got 5/12, and that does check out.